It's a waste of good suffering.
Hi guys, Right Cinemas here, take 3. Try again. I've got my glasses and I forgot half the stuff here. So now, if I've forgotten it, it has to be on the next video. I have some games, one CD, some Blu-rays, some DVDs, because I am back to collecting DVDs again, but only certain titles. I'm not, predominantly it'll be Blu-ray or 4K. There'll be a few DVDs once in a while, sometimes the TV shows or some films that I'm not really fussed if I have them on Blu-ray. And then, yeah, that's it. Some games like that. We're going with it. I'm trying to do them more regularly. I think it's about 4 weeks, 3-4 weeks since my last video. So this one will upload tomorrow because I'm off out tonight. So I'm going to do this. And I thought I'd give it a go. So first thing we have games. So we'll go for the games. Well, we'll go for the older games first, and then the newer games later. I have Knight's Journey of Dreams. This label will not come off. In fact, it's been glued on. Sega Mass Fishing. Repeller We Fish. Geometry Wars Galaxies. I have contacted CX about these multiple times. For some reason, their labels seem to be getting worse. It's just like they've super glued them on. I was recommended, Comics Ghost recommended Nail Polish Remover. I haven't done it yet. I've wet them on the plastic one. It's the slip covers where they're cardboard. And then obviously, because some of them, I had to send one back the other day because when I pulled the label off, it just ripped the whole cover off the front. And they were like, oh, that's our branding. I don't walk around town with my doing this to everyone I meet. You're branding it in their bloody shop. I don't need to know. I don't need the label to remind me I'm in their bloody shop. You know, the labels at the bottom are getting worse now as well because it's almost like they've realised people show them on videos and they want to make sure they don't come off so they can get free advertising on people's. Fuck off. You know, CX, you're wankers. But the only reason I buy from you is because the problem is, annoyingly, you're one of the only places I can get some stuff at a good price. If I could get it somewhere else at the same price, I would go there. But unfortunately, I can't. But it's frustrating. It's not too bad when there's a bit of residue and you can tell when it rips the cover, it gets on my tits. Anyway, back to the video. Then we have Drawn to Life, the next chapter. And then we have one of my favourites, Crazy Taxi. This is from the GameCube. It's just basically you choose one of, I think it's for 4 characters or 3 characters. You have Arcade, Original and Crazy Box. And you just drive, collect people, and they're green, amber and red. Green being the longest time, red being the shortest time. And you have to get to their destination in a set amount of time through the city. But there's music from hit bands Offspring and Bad Religion playing in it as well. And I've always wanted to play this in the arcade. I've never seen it anywhere, but it does look quite good on here. It's not, as you see on the back of that, I can't see that. It is quite cool, good fun. I would definitely recommend it. The PS2 version's a bit cheaper, but I got the GameCube because my game, I play it for the Wii, and that runs. I've got an HDMI converter for that, so that runs through HDMI, so it looks a lot better. Then we have my new console, which is my Evercade, which is this device here. Basically like an emulator device. I have 2 controllers for it. It runs through HDMI and it's USB powered, but runs through a plug. I'm assuming that's a reset switch. I've got 5 games for it. There's about 30 or 40 games out for it, but each cartridge contains multiple, sometimes 2 games, sometimes more. So I've got 5 games here, but each has got bubbles. There's a few coming soon that I want. There's one I really want, but I can't afford it. So they don't seem to up their price very much, which is good. They're always on Amazon, so I will definitely have to get them. We have I Was Awakening and Cathedral, which are like platformer games. These come with their own made manuals. They're really good. But I think it's a nice little console. It's good fun. It's a way of playing unknown indie games as well. Then we have Xenocrisis and Tanglewood. And then this one has, well, seriously, when I did the video first, I said 18. It's actually 10. This contains 10 games. This is the Data East Arcade 1 collection. This contains, even the last I can't read it, Burger Time, Gate of Doom, Wizard Fire, Sly Spy, Darwin, something, Tumble Pop, Breakthrough. There's others, even with glasses, I cannot read that. I got to have my eyes tested again. I got to bloody got milk bottles in this one. Hey, it means I can see, it's worth it. Technos Arcade Collection. This contains 8 games. Mysterious Stones, Blackout, Combat Tribes, Double Dragon 1, no, Double Dragon 2, Double Dragon 3, Mania Challenge, Minky Monkey, and Battle Line Volume 5. And then we have the C64 collection. This is holds. I'm hoping they'll bring out some Spectrum ones as well. That'd be really cool if they did that. This contains 14 games. Summer Games, Jumpman, Movie Monster Games, Subterranea, Alley Cat, Winter Games, Lee, or the Bruce Lee. It was actually called Bruce Lee, not Lee. I don't know why. Don't know why they called it Lee. I'm sure it must be an import version of the game, because in the UK it was called, I had it on cassette, it was called Bruce Lee. I'd need to get it. There's a few cassette games I want to buy, so I'm going to try and get them. Marauder, Battle Valley, Street Sports Baseball, Impossible Mission, Gateway to Aspha, or something, Stormlord, and Idris Alpha. Not Idris Elba. But yeah, they're bringing out Volume 2, which I really want. I may get it. I might just pre-order it anyway, because I think I'm only about £5 to £10 short, so I'll fast all out. But looking forward to playing those soon. Then we have some a DVD. I have the Luther Season 1 to 3 DVD. Sadly, I've never watched the series. Now I will. So I've heard really good things about it, and apparently the new series is really good as well. Then we have, I've got these on Blu-ray, but I saw this in a charity shop for £1. This was £1 in the charity shop. Look at that. It's the Dark Knight trilogy on DVD. So you've got that, and then on the back you've got that, and inside you get a booklet. It's all the it's just imagery from the films, and then this will probably fall out because it did fall out before. Yeah, one of them's just not sitting in properly. Yeah, you get all the films like that. 2 disc special features, movie special features, movie special. And also you get cool imagery. And that, because when I was in CX, it was in like this, just like that, and they sold it as the special edition, and it said with booklet, and there was no booklet, and that's the booklet. But the charity shop for £1. I mean, literally bonkers. You know, I love the Batman stuff. Batman is my favourite. How cool was that? £1. Can't go wrong. Then we have one CD, which is a video game soundtrack, the Alone in the Dark soundtrack. And then we have some Blu-rays. I have charity shop pickup, Life Story. Just looks interesting. I do like my wildlife stuff. Now, I've seen these. I've started to have a look at them. There's some of the they're Japanese. I think they are. I think they are Japanese or Korean. I don't know. It doesn't actually say. This is called Shoplifters, and it's a compassionate and complicated love letter to family. So I'm looking forward to seeing something different for a change. So I'm going to watch that soon. Then we have a new Arrow release, The House That Screamed, which is obviously with the slipcover, and then the actual cover there. But what we're going to do is I always swap the cover to the original artwork, because the slipcover acts as the old artwork. Although, oh dear, they appear to have played a boober here because this doesn't fit properly. So that's the artwork, original artwork. Comes with the disc. Comes with the usual. Comes with a booklet, and then double-sided poster again, which I'm glad they've done. So we have original poster and new poster. These will never go up because I don't have the space for them. By retire, I will have a room just full of posters because I don't plan on ever acting like an adult. What's the fucking point? But yeah, this was out last week, I think it was. I have one on the way. There. I have The Whip in the Body coming soon. They're also releasing The Bloody Judge, Christopher Lee. So there's a lot of really good stuff coming out. So I'm quite excited by that. I'm just putting the game into art later. And we have, unfortunately, no slipcover, Humanoids from the Deep. I was like to have the original cover on it. Great Douglas Clare film. Corny film, but great fun. Sort this out. Then we have, here we go, Fight Club Collector's Edition DVD. Saw it years ago. Don't mind it. There goes the disc. And everything just falls out. Yeah, so that's that. That comes with a booklet, but I've watched it years ago. But I mean, it was in a charity shop for 10p, so that's really quite cool. I've crushed one of my games. Okay, then the other DVD I have is Bridge Too Far. This is the 2-disc action pack, include documentary and much more. I'll get it on DVD, Blu-ray eventually, but you know, it's an old film and DVD's fine for me. Then we have, unfortunately this one's got an annoying label on it, Cleopatra. This is the collector's edition starring Elizabeth Taylor, Richard Burton and Rex Harrison. I've got to get rid of this somehow. There's damage there, there's also damage there. Because these bloody labels of theirs keep coming off. This is the collector's edition. I did have another one. That. And then this is the, oh god, see that one, just leaping out of the thing. This is, got everything with it. It has, one of those. And then a booklet on it, but not very big booklet. It's 3-disc edition. It contains part 2, part 1. Part 1 of feature, then bonus features, part 2 is on another disc. It's a very long film, I believe. It's a very long film, I believe. Back when they made big epics, this was, you know, other than Lord of the Rings. Unfortunately, running time is scrubbed off the back, so I may have to get the better version. This is horrendous quality. Especially, I think someone's actually purposely scratched it off. Yeah, this is some of the. Which what people do with these discs? I may rebuy that next month. You get a better condition one. I know it's a good 3-4 hours on that, but yeah, winner of 4 Academy Awards. But yeah, so I did order the 10 Commandments collector's edition as well, which I've just reordered today because the idiot sent me a 3-disc foreign documentary about the 10 Commandments. And I contacted them and I said, well, that's what you bought. And I said, well, no, because here's a picture of what you said I was buying, and it's not what I got. So they've now agreed to refund because basically the picture shows the film, not this crappy documentary. So I ordered that, and I'll go to CX tomorrow, take the box set back in and get my money back. Honestly, these people couldn't order a bun fight in a bakery. Okay, then we have Seoul Station. Train to Busan and Peninsula, I will get at some point. Another one that looks quite interesting called Drive My Car. This is a slipcover. This is BAFTA winner. It's Class is masterful and moving. So that's it cover. The 2-disc edition. So you got the feature and the extras, and then you get a booklet about it as well. I think it's set in Japan. It just, people say it's extraordinary, profoundly beautiful. I just thought something different rather than what I know. There's a few others I want to get at the Japanese sort of cinema and sort of Korean cinema, Japanese cinema. Those that I'm looking forward to seeing. Then we have 88's release of Righting Wrongs, which I did have before and stupidly got rid of. But mine was damaged. This one's actually a mint and it actually cost me less than the first time round. It cost me 24. When I bought it before, it was 38. I paid for it, it's not ridiculous. This comes with obviously film, 2 discs, art cards. I need to get the follow-up to this, which is Born to Fight, but it's only available on DVD, poster and a booklet. I need to get all the others. I need to get Yes Madam's another one I want to get eventually. There we go. In the Line of Duty Part 2, Yes Madam. Above the Law. In the Line of Duty 2, Yes Madam. There's so many out with her in there. I look forward to watching. No, this again. I mean, I watched this properly last time when it was on VHS. So I'm going to order Yes Madam tomorrow. Hopefully that will arrive soon. So Yes Madam's another one I want. Then there's On the Run, Tiger Cage. I'm trying to get all those over the next 2-3 months before they sell out. Kind of stupid. I got so many titles that I actually liked. Then we have Spiderwick Chronicles, 50p at the charity shop. And these two were charity shop finds at £1 each, I think. The Raid and the Raid 2. Then we have the Force of 5, which is he's the villain. There's it's called Force of 5, but there's 3 of them. There's 5 of them at one point, but not for the whole film. So it says it sort of appears 5, and then but there's only 2 or 3 that actually do most of the stuff. The other 2 just seem to scream a lot. And but yeah, it's from the producers of On Back 1 and 2 and Warrior King. It's okay. There's a girl in it. No, the young girl in it, who's the sort of the oldest of the 5 kids. You can see she's really skilled at martial arts. I mean, she is gonna be a big star. I think she, she already is. I, mean, I don't know how old this is, but she was very good. The others were okay. But she was probably the best of the 5 of them, but she was really good. Okay, then we have Mr. Vampire, which I've got ready because Eureka are releasing the other 3 or 4 Mr. Vampire films in May. So I've got this ready so I can watch this in time. And then had the other ones. So I want the slipcover for this. Unfortunately, I can't find it. So if anyone knows anywhere, if any of you know anywhere I can get slipcovers from that aren't stupid prices, I'd love to get the slipcover for this. But I don't want to spend a fortune for it. And then we've got some games, and that's it. I have Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered on the PS4. Then I have the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection on the PS4, which is Street Fighter Original, which I've never played in the. I mean, it was only arcade release, but I never played it. Street Fighter 2, which I played in the arcade all the time. I played that for hours and hours, and when I fought against other people, I was utter shit at it. I thought I did well. On the first game, I couldn't beat anyone. Then Street Fighter 2 Turbo came out, and I got a bit better. Then Street Fighter, the new challenges, and then Super Street Fighter 2, and then Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. That's when I come into my own. I think the game was too slow. I was trying to react to it. And Super, I was good. I was very good with Ken. I still have my ass whooped by some people, but I was a lot better than I was the first time. Then we have Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter Second Impact and Third Strike, all of those on there. We have two more. We have The Quarry, which is like a interactive sort of movie game. It's a horror one. You got it looks really good. I've heard it's a bit boring. Some people say it's boring because you're just moving around. It's like, but I wanted the Dark Pictures collection as well. I did have them at one point, but they were really the cases were buggered. They weren't quite, so I was going to see it. I'm going to buy them brand new because they keep going off. At one point they were about £8 for the first two each. They've gone back up to like 15 to 20 quid each. I mean, the first two on the PS4 and the second two on the PS5. I'm going to play this next week, so I'm looking forward to playing that. But there's one unfortunately it's not in here because I'm playing it at the moment. It was released today, but I got it yesterday, so I played it last night, which is Resident Evil 4 Remake. This is phenomenal. Amazing. There was a few little glitches I spotted, nothing major. I found some items just floating off the ground in the distance for no reason. And then twice, I don't know what happened, but twice my character started walking around like he was pissed. Because if that's the, and I thought, well, maybe I'm injured. But then, why would you walk around like you're pissed when you're injured? It would only be a split second, he'd stumbled like that, and then it's almost like someone, I don't know what happened, but it's tiny thing compared with some games when they were released, so literally unplayable. But this game, so far, I'm through 3 chapters so far. I've fought the big giant fish in the water. I'm now trying to find a key. I've got half the lock, and I'm trying to find the other half the lock. The game is brilliant. It looks, you probably can't see it right there, it looks phenomenal. But yeah, definitely recommend playing that. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I'll be back in a few weeks with some more updates. It'll be after the end of April. At the moment, I'm sort of doing I'm doing every 4 or 5 weeks. Well, I got myself back into it and to get shaved as well. I'm trying to finish the room. The room's still a mess. There's candle things there. So I've got a week off next week. So this room's going to get done. The house is going to get done. I hope to do the video tour by the summer. The room tour. I've got up here I need to get some posters for up here. I'm just waiting to sort some poster frames out. I have posters here, there. So there's gaps there. So there's out of time poster, and I've got Ecto 1 and the poster there. So that wall there, half of it's done. That wall behind me is done. That wall's to be finished. That wall's to be finished, and that wall's to be finished. So that's the plan. So I'm going to get all that done, and then I'm going to do my room tour. I will have an update in about 5 weeks. Probably less titles than this. And then once the room's done, I will do a room tour, and then I will do a shelf by shelf. I'll sit here and do it. I'm going to sort out a better light, so a more natural light, so it's not so yellowy. So I'll probably start off doing my games first, then my DVDs, then my superhero and martial arts sections. I have a martial arts section I've started, which is 2 shelves just full of martial arts. Well, it will be. It's not even half a shelf yet, but yeah, working on it. And then there are 3 shelves of martial arts. Sorry, 3 shelves of martial arts, not 2 shelves. 1 shelf underneath at the bottom, which would be games. Then I have 1 bookcase of games here, a bookcase of games there, and then I have that one, and that one is movies. This one is movies plus DVDs plus TV shows at the back, so it's double layered. Then this one is games, which is PS4, PS5, PS3, and will be Xbox 360. And then that one in the corner is horror, and then the cupboard over there is horror. So I now know where I'm going now. Before I was just randomly picking up stuff, there's some of the stuff here is a little bit random. It's stuff I like Cleopatra. I like to see it. I've never seen it. I remember my dad watching it, and my mum watching it. So I like to actually watch it. It knows as long. And so I've sort of changed how I'm collecting slightly. So martial arts is going to be a big part of my collection. Horror is going to be the biggest part of my collection. And then 88 Arrow releases. I'm looking at getting as close to a full Arrow collection as I can. Um, I'm looking. I've set myself 3 to 4 years to get all the arrows and 88s. It's going to take me a long time. Ray Harryhausen stuff, Japanese cinema, art noir. So look at some of the art noir films, old black and whites, some of the old black and white classics, horror predominantly. Yeah, and that's sort of it. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at sort of streamlining my collection more. I've got all stuff I want to get rid of. There's a few things left to list, but it's just VHSs now. There's one Blu-ray I'm selling, which I don't need it. I've got some books to sell, some electronics to sell, which I'll put on eBay, and the money from that's going towards movies. Anything I sell on eBay now is paid for my Arrow and 88 collection and martial arts. It's going to go towards those. I've probably got enough to make about £200-300, but over a few months, because yeah, it was like 20 quid, 10, 15, 20, maybe a tenner. So once it's all gone, I should have enough probably to get all the martial arts I wanted, plus about 10, 15 hour titles if I'm lucky. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you again soon. Remember, keep doing what you enjoy, keep smiling, and don't grow old until you want to. See you later. Bye-bye.